everyone, and welcome to EWA Thursday Trauma. And we're starting off Trauma this week with a matchup between Katie Temper Tatum and Starlight Crusher Reika Hoshino, who went for an acai moonsault off that dropkick, but Tatum gets out of the way and then takes her down with a clothesline. And now look at this, repeatedly dropping elbows onto Reika. Tatum now with a stomp to the back of the head. Oh, measures are here. Double axe handle right between the wings. Slams the arm down on the mat. Tatum now setting her up. Brings her over towards the ropes. Tatum now, look out, as they're up for a suplex. And slingshot suplexes her down. Tatum now goes for the cover. One. Only one as Reika kicks out. Tatum now grabs her by the head, pulls her to her feet, and then tosses her over towards the corner. Tatum, it's been all Tatum here since Reika crashed on the moonsault, but oh, she goes behind here. Irish whip sends her over the top rope to the apron. Reika, oh, look at this. Slingshot, somersault, powerbomb. Out to the floor. Reika now gets her back into the ring. Oh, but Tatum kicks her away and then runs her over with an STO. Takes her down to the mat. Reika pulling herself up in the corner, and she hits her with a back elbow, but Tatum has one of her own. Oh, she hoists her up here. Fall away slam by Tatum. Tossing Reika across the ring. Tatum. Oh, big club to the back. And now Tatum. Oh, look at this. Front chancery, and she's just swinging her around like a rag doll. Oh, but Reika kicked back up to her feet. But Tatum picks her up onto the shoulders and drops her throat first over the top rope. Katie Tatum now second turnbuckle on the inside. Waiting for Reika to get up, and a double axe handle. Tatum grabs the legs, turns her into a Boston Crab. Reika, though, able to power out of it. Oh, look at this. Takes her down into a pinning predicament. But Tatum kicks out at one. But Reika follows it right up with a clothesline. Oh, acai moonsault from the bottom rope, but Tatum again able to avoid. Sends her off on the Irish whip. Picks her up. Spinning sidewalk slam. Tatum. Look at this. Choke slams her down to the mat. Tatum goes for the cover. She hooks the leg. She gets two. But Reika kicks out at two. Tatum now looking. What she got in mind? Oh, cinching up could be the temper bomb, and down she goes. Tatum goes for the cover. That should be it right here. Two. And no, Reika got the right shoulder up, and look at the look on Katie Tatum's face. She's beside herself. Tatum trying to keep the advantage. Oh, but Reika catches her with that spin kick right to the midsection. The Starlight Crusher now, seeing if she can get something going. She runs her over with a clothesline. Back the other way with another one. She catches the kick. Back heel trip. Takes down Tatum. Reika now, what she got in mind? How's she going to follow up on this? Oh, look at this. Wrapped her up, and she's playing her like a guitar. Reika now turns her over. She's going to go for the cover. One, two. And Tatum gets the left shoulder off the mat just in time to keep herself in this match. Reika now picks her up. Spin kick to the midsection. Uh-oh, look out. Hooks the legs. Oh, fisherman driver. Tatum crawls out to the apron, pulls herself up. Reika charges in and a shoulder tackle sends Temper Tatum down to the floor. Reika immediately goes out after her. She grabs the leg, elbow to the inside of the knee, and then look at that. Just rapid fire punches to the knee. Trying to take it to the bigger wrestler here. And wait, Reika's up to the top turnbuckle. Oh, corkscrew splash from the top to the floor. Reika now. Oh, she gets the Irish whip reversed and she ends up into the ring. Tatum back inside as well. But Reika with a drop kick. Oh, she goes up top. Oh, here she goes with the Starlight Crush. She's got the cover. One. Think she got her here too. No, Tatum kicks out. Oh, and look at that, Reika. You can see the frustration there. Oh, wheelbarrow into a DDT. Reika now out to the apron. Here she goes. Springboard frog splash. Oh, she's wrapped up in the legs there, but Tatum gets back to her feet. What's she got in mind here? Up onto the shoulders. And drops her down into a face buster. Tatum now measuring her opponent. Uh-oh, could be looking for the temper bomb again. And there it is. Tatum goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. It's over. Let's go to the replay here. As watch this. Katie Tatum hoists her up into that slingshot suplex. But Reika here, watch this. Slingshot, sunset flip powerbomb to the floor. But then Tatum with the power here with that fall-away slam, just hoisting her across the ring. And then here, look at this, just swinging her around like a child. But Reika would start to get things going the other way. Clothesline, a second one. And then Tatum with the kick, but caught and tripped down to the mat. And then Reika here, watch this. Crosses up the legs. Playing a bit of the guitar with Temper Tatum. She'd go for the cover, but Tatum would be able to kick out here. And then watch this, to the floor. Turns for the moonsault, but then corkscrews down to the floor. And then here in the ring, that 450 elbow, the Starlight Crush. Thought for sure Reika had it. But Tatum able to use that power again for the second time down with the temper bomb. And that would spell the end of the night for Reika Hoshino. Katie Temper Tatum picking up the win to get us going this week on Thursday Trauma. All right, here we go with our next match here on Thursday Trauma, and it's dashing Aidan Flynn taking on Wyatt Cowboy McBride. Oh, both men charging in, neither man connecting. Flynn with a schoolboy rolls him up, but McBride kicks out. Once again, as we become accustomed to, we see too large out here at ringside with Aidan Flynn. Apparently the checks are still cashing. And McBride now, rear waistlock, but Flynn tosses him over his shoulder down to the mat and applies that side headlock on the canvas. McBride now trying to get back to his feet, but Flynn holding on to that headlock. McBride shoots him off the ropes. Spinning wheel kick takes him down. McBride slamming the arm of Flynn to the mat. And now raining those right fists to the face of the dashing one. Drives the knee into the back of the head and into the canvas. The Cowboy now taking it to Flynn. Sets him up onto one knee. Off the ropes he goes. Oh, Flynn able to avoid. Neither man connecting. And now both of them locked up, collar and elbow again. Flynn able to get the advantage into that standing wrist lock. Full arm dragon twist by Flynn. And still hanging on to that wrist lock as the Cowboy looking for a way out of this. Flynn transitions into a hammerlock. And look at this, just applying that pressure to the elbow and the arm of McBride. Oh, a couple of back elbows there. That found the mark and got him loose. Flynn rolls out of the way. But Cowboy grabs onto him, and again, both men jockeying for position, and the Cowboy sends him tumbling backward. Follows up with a few punches, and a discus right hand sends him down to the canvas. But Flynn back up, springboard into a tornado DDT. Oh, but McBride just put him right down with a boot to the face. And now second turnbuckle on the inside, diving splash by McBride. He's going to go for the cover here, referee there to make the count. But Flynn kicks out at 1. Flynn again tries to escape. McBride scoops him up, and Flynn goes behind. Inverted DDT takes him head first to the mat. Flynn, oh, look at those punches to the side of the head and just slams the face of the Cowboy into the mat. And once again, Flynn rolls him over into a cover. He gets 1, he gets 2, but Cowboy out at 2. Flynn now setting up the Cowboy here, but oh, McBride blocks. He grabs onto Flynn, he has him up against the ropes. What's he got in mind here? Hoists him up and drops him across that top rope. Flynn trying to get his breath back here as the Cowboy stalks his prey up onto the shoulders in the fireman's carry position. And once again, dropping him across the top rope. And look at this. Rapid fire fists to the face by McBride. And now once again, he's on that middle rope. Flynn getting to his feet. McBride drop kick and down he goes. Jumping elbow, but Flynn gets out of the way. Charges in and runs him over with a clothesline. Flynn hits him with a kick to the back. Out to the apron goes Flynn. Could be looking to take to the skies here. Springboard, crossbody, and down goes McBride. Flynn into the cover. He hooks the leg. He's got his feet on the middle ropes, too. But the Cowboy throws him off. Flynn now sets him up in the Irish whip. Drop kick, and down goes McBride. And now Flynn, look at this. He's got the leg pinned down, twisting at the ankle, really putting the pressure on the knee there. Stomp to the shoulder, and now, oh, look at this. McBride able to escape, and now slams the back of the head of Flynn to the mat. And now McBride egging him on to get back up. Right hand by McBride. Forearm to the back. Hits another one. Sends him off the ropes. Goes for a clothesline, but Flynn catches him. Into that standing moonsault slam. To the top rope goes Flynn. Oh, I thought he might have been looking for the scene stealer, but he's got something else in mind. Another crossbody. He goes for the cover. 1. Oh, the Cowboy kicks out at 1. McBride now crawling over towards the corner, pulling himself up. Flynn now going across the way, charges in, drop kick, but McBride able to sidestep. He sends Flynn up over the top rope into the floor. Look at this. Dax Winters is up on the apron, and he's got the attention of Wyatt McBride. Oh, Flynn kips up. Look out now. Dax. Oh, Flynn went for another one of those springboard cross bodies, but he overshot his target. But he hits him with a kick. He goes for the cover, and McBride kicks out. Too large being on the outside, paying dividends, and look at that. Super kick to the midsection by Flynn. Oh, and look at this, Flynn with a camel clutch, but McBride too close to the ropes. Flynn, what's he got in mind here? How's he going to follow up on his advantage? He sets McBride up. Got him on one knee. Off the ropes he goes. Basement drop kick, and the Cowboy goes down. Flynn out to the apron. Oh, he's going up top. Could this be it this time? Oh, he turns around. Could be. The Scene Stealer. Oh, and he caught him on the back as he tried to get up. 1, 2. No, McBride kicks out. I can't believe it. I can't believe he's moving after just getting crashed on. Flynn runs through him with a knee. Out to the apron he goes. Oh, somersault senton, but nobody's home. Irish whip now by McBride. Another spinning wheel kick. Cowboy now. Trying to position Flynn. What's he got in mind? Off the ropes. Boot to the face, and the dashing one goes down. McBride. Kick to the midsection. Blocked, but the enziguri was not. The Cowboy going to go to the outside. Now he's going to go to the top turnbuckle. McBride. Missile drop kick, and down goes Flynn. McBride goes for the cover. He's got that leg hooked. He gets 2, but Flynn kicks out just before the 3. McBride thought he had the win there. Hoists him up. Oh, tilt-a-whirl launch. And down goes Flynn. 1, 2, 3. He got him. Let's check out the replay here as Flynn springboard into that tornado DDT. Then the Cowboy would go off the middle rope with that splash. But Flynn going for pins here. Look at this. Feet on the ropes and everything, but McBride still kicking out. And then Flynn here off the top rope. Cross body, and then here, watch this. The Scene Stealer caught him on the back as he was trying to get to his feet. Thought for sure this would be the end of the match, but McBride able to get the left shoulder up, and then here, the Cowboy would fly with the missile drop kick. He'd go for the cover, but Flynn would kick out. And then McBride, check this out, tilt-a-whirl, and just sends him flying through the air and crashing to the canvas. And then the Cowboy would pick up the 3. Wyatt, Cowboy, McBride picking up a win over dashing Aidan Flynn despite the presence of Too Large here on Thursday Trauma. All right, we got tag team action up next for you here on Thursday Trauma as we have the Bullet Boys taking on the Timber Beasts. Oh, look at that. Hubert Duloc charges in, but Bo Rollins avoids, and an overhead belly-to-belly suplex by Buckshot. And now deadlifts Hubert up onto the shoulder and a running power slam. Buckshot slamming the arm of Hubert down. Stomp to the back of the arm. And Buckshot really taking it to him here. Crashing down on the back. He picks Hubert back up. Irish whip to the buckle. And a tag is made to Colt Walker. Buckshot now sends his partner up, reverses, and sends him in with a clothesline. Hubert pulling himself out to the apron, trying to get back to his feet. He's really been blindsided a bit here, and now look at this. Colt on the apron with him. Back suplex, dropping him down onto the apron. Hubert able to kick Colt away. Needs to see if he can gather himself here. And they're sending Walker over towards the corner of the barricade. Walker, look at that. But Hubert catches him. Oh, and sends him crashing into the steel ring steps. Hubert, oh, look at that. Paintbrushes him and then a jumping knee lift to the face. Referee's count is up to 7. He's up to 8. Hubert, knee to the midsection. Down goes Walker. He's up to 9. He's back in. I don't think Colt's going to make it, and he doesn't. This one's over. Oh, man, let's go to the replay here as the Bullet Boys starting out real quick. Taking it to Hubert, but then on the outside, Hubert got the upper hand, and Colt not able to get back in. And it's the Timber Beasts with one of the quickest tag team wins we may have ever seen. But no matter what, they're cashing their ticket at the pay window here on Trauma. All right, we've got our next match in the ring ready to go as it's Pyro taking on JT Wolfe. Bell sounds and Pyro immediately runs through Wolfe with an STO takedown, but Wolfe able to counter, but Pyro hits him with a kick from the canvas and a jumping leg drop by the Pyromaniac Man. But Wolfe back to his feet with a lariat. Oh, but look at that. Pyro with a spinning heel kick, and these two just exchanging shots back and forth here. Pyro kicks Wolfe away, and now both men back to their feet. And now we get them both locked up, these two behemoths, as Wolfe backs Pyro up to the ropes here. Referee trying to break it up. I don't envy the referee trying to get in between these two. And they lock it up again here. And again, it's Wolfe backing Pyro up. Has him up against the ropes. Referee calling for the break. Oh, Pyro doesn't oblige this time. And then takes him down with another running STO. Pyro grabs onto Wolfe, and again they're jockeying for position. Wolfe grabs onto a standing side headlock. Pyro picks him up and back suplexes him down to the mat. Pyro now is going to go for the cover. 1, but that's all we get as Wolfe kicks out. Pyro grabs on with that nerve hold. And then follows it up with a kick to the back. Pyro starting to feel a little bit of momentum here. Sets up Wolfe on the Irish whip. Hoists him up into a Samoan drop. And then another spinning heel kick takes down Wolfe. And Wolfe in the corner, but he blocks the boot. And drops Pyro down to the mat. Pyro back to his feet. Oh, went for a super kick, but Wolfe caught it and then takes him down with a clothesline. Wolfe sends Pyro off the ropes. He drops down, leapfrogs back the other way, and then a back body drop, and down goes Pyro. Wolfe's going to go for the cover here. He gets 2, but Pyro gets the shoulder up. Pyro now working his way over to the corner, trying to get back to his feet. Wolfe charges in, and monkey flips him out of the corner. Wolfe now measuring Pyro. Big right hand. Uh-oh, look out. Back suplex into a bridge. 2. And Pyro kicks out. Wolfe now sizing him up here. Double leg takedown. He crosses the legs as he steps through. Turns him into the lone howl. Can Pyro reach the ropes? Wolfe relinquishes the hold, realizing he didn't have a submission looming there. Follows it up with a running double sledge to the face. And now Wolfe underhooks the arms and tosses him over the head. And then a jumping knee drop to the face. Wolfe now out to the outside. Back in he goes. He's going to the top turnbuckle, but Pyro back to his feet, and he catches Wolfe and sends him tumbling to the mat. Oh, but he gets out of the way of the senton splash there. Does Wolfe, but Pyro counters in again with that spinning heel kick. Pyro goes for the cover. He gets 2, but Wolfe kicks out. Pyro sizing him up, falling headbutt, but Wolfe moved out of the way there. And then a running punch to the face. Wolfe now setting him up. Reverse knife edge is blocked. Pyro with a right hand, fires a chop of his own. Bit of an uppercut there. And now hooks him on the shoulders into that fireman's carry. And down into the Samoan drop. But Wolfe back to his feet and runs him over with a clothesline. Ducks underneath one and a back body drop. Pyro back to his feet. Wolfe up and down into a spine buster. Wolfe's going to go for the cover here. He's got the leg hooked. He gets 2 and he gets the 3. Let's go to the replay here as Pyro powering Wolfe up into the air and down, but then Wolfe launching Pyro with that back body drop. He'd go for the cover, but Pyro would kick out here. The battle of these two big men, and watch this, the agility there of Wolfe on display with a monkey flip. And then here, watch this, hooks him into this back suplex, holds him down into the bridge. But Pyro would kick out. And then Wolfe underhooks the arms and launches him over the head with that suplex. Pyro, though, would go for another pin, but Wolfe would kick out. And then Pyro dropping him with the Samoan drop, but then Wolfe runs him over with a clothesline, ducks underneath one from Pyro, back body drops him, and then Pyro up and down with the spine buster. He'd go for the cover, he'd get the 1, he'd get the 2, and he'd get the 3. JT Wolfe victorious over the Pyromaniac Man this week on Trauma. Right, here we go, our next match, ready to go. It's Banshee Suzuki taking on Dottie Garret. Bell sounds. Oh, Banshee, look at that. Caught her with that uppercut. Springboard kick, but Dottie gets out of the way. And now she's got her wrapped up from behind here. But Banshee throws her down to the mat. Puts that side headlock on. Bridging to get a little bit more pressure onto the neck of Dottie Garret. Dottie, though, trying to fight her way back up to her feet, and she does. Still got to find a way out of this headlock, though. And Banshee tosses her down to the mat. Oh, but Dottie back to her feet. Look at this. Oh, takes her down face first into the foot. And now Dottie with the ground and pound here. Oh, look at that. Couple of big forearms to the face. Banshee was trying to cover up, but those two forearms, there was no blocking those. Banshee, though, to the top rope with a moonsault. She goes for the cover, but Dottie kicks out at 1. Dottie out to the floor. Trying to shake those cobwebs free. But Banshee waiting for her. She got back in. But both women tied up here, and Banshee pushes Dottie back. And they're locked up collar and elbow again here. And now it's Dottie shoving Banshee back. But Dottie now swinging those kicks. Drop toe hold takes her down. And look at that. Holds on to the leg. But Banshee turns it around. A couple of punches to the face. Gets her loose from the hold. Banshee now. Look out. Has her up onto the shoulders into a torture rack position. Oh, and drops her down into some kind of a backbreaker there. Banshee goes for the cover, but she only gets 1. Oh, but she's starting to feel it now here. Sets up Dottie on the Irish whip. Oh, takes her down. Banshee now wraps up the arm here and grabs onto the other one, but Dottie's legs underneath the rope there. Referee calling for a break. Dottie back to her feet. Oh, big paintbrush there, and then takes out the knee. Banshee to the outside. Dottie out after her, but look at this. A little bit of a game of cat and mouse here. Both women now finally back in the ring, and Dottie picks her up. Oh, rib breaker into a power slam. Dottie's going to go for the cover here. 1, 2, and Banshee kicks out at 2. Banshee now out on that apron, trying to get back to her feet. Dottie runs her over and knocks her down to the floor with a shoulder tackle. Referee applying a count now. Dottie just waiting for her opponent to get back in. Oh, Banshee caught her and dropped her throat first over that top rope. Oh, it looks like she may be going to the air here. Springboard dropkick, and down goes Dottie Garret. Banshee now pulling her away from the ropes. Not going for a cover though. Stomp to the back. Banshee now with the arms. Oh, knee to the face. She goes for the cover. 2. And Dottie kicks out. Banshee with that devastating Kamagoye. And now she sets her up here for a suplex. Has her high in the air, but Dottie able to change her momentum. Takes out the knee. After landing on her feet, now full arm dragon twist by Dottie. Oh, bringing her down. Oh, stomp to the elbow while the arm was extended. That's a good way to break an arm. And you know Dottie looking to soften her up for the riveter with that. Oh, she was going for a single leg takedown, but Banshee able to counter into an arm bar. And then smashes the elbow. Oh, springboard punch to the face. Dottie, though, back up. Kick to the midsection. Clubs her on the back. Uh-oh. Ripcord punch to the face. That's one way to take your opponent down. Oh, Banshee catches the kick, though. Dottie ducks a punch and fires back with one of her own. Up onto the shoulders, but Banshee goes behind and down into the reverse DDT. Banshee now measuring Dottie. Full arm dragon twist. Oh, Dottie with a big right hand. And now Dottie slams her face first into that top turnbuckle pad. Dottie now up to the second rope. Grabs her by the head. Oh, look at this. Elevated dragon sleeper. Oh, man, just hanging her in the corner there. She goes for the cover. 1, 2, and Banshee able to kick out. Banshee avoids the stomp, charges in, misses the clothesline. Dottie kicks to the midsection again. Again, clubs her right in the back. Sends her off on the Irish whip. Tosses her over her head with a version of a backdrop there. Banshee crawling towards the corner. Dottie not giving her any chance to recover. Putting the boot to her in the corner. Dottie now up to the middle rope she goes. Looks like she wants Banshee on her feet. Overhead club to the back. Off that middle turnbuckle. And now Dottie scoops her up. Banshee slips out the back door. Comes in, running bulldog. Banshee now, what she got in mind? She's pulling her away from the ropes again. Stomp to the knee, up to the top rope again with the moonsault, this time across the back. And Banshee goes for the cover. 1, 2, and Dottie powers out before the 3. Banshee wondering what she's going to have to do to keep Dottie down. Uh-oh, grabs the wrist again, and again with the Kamagoye. She hooks the leg. 1, 2, and Dottie again manages to kick out, and you can see the frustration building here with Banshee Suzuki. Grabs onto the legs. Oh, wait. Dottie has her up. Pile driver. Dottie now not going for the cover here. Banshee might be out, but starting to get up here. Dottie helps her to her feet. And now up into a fireman's carry. Slams her down into a version of the bow and arrow there. She goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. She got her. Let's go back to the replay on this. Early on, Banshee going to the top rope like she likes to do with that moonsault. But then Dottie scoops her up, rib breaker, and then into that power slam. She'd go for the cover, but Banshee would be able to kick out. And then Banshee, watch this, grabs onto the wrist, Kamagoye into the cover. Thought she might have knocked Dottie out there, but Dottie able to kick out. These two back and forth throwing haymakers at each other. Dottie from the middle rope clubs her right on the top of the back area, but then again, Banshee to the top with that moonsault. She'd go into the cover, but Dottie would kick out, and you could start to see Banshee wondering what she had to do, and then once again here, grabbing onto the wrist, and again with the Kamagoye, but still could not keep Dottie Garret down. And then Dottie would take her down, stretch that back into the backbreaker, and pick up the win. Dottie Garret taking out Banshee Suzuki on her way to the pay window on Trauma. All right, it's time for our main event here on Thursday Trauma, as it's the monstrous Headstone Harry versus Moose, the Maple Mauler, and Moose going right after Harry, but Harry with a big headbutt there. Moose with a kick to the midsection, forearm by Moose, but it didn't affect the monstrous Harry. Headstone now picks up Moose, and a scoop slam down into the corner. Harry now ripping at the head and neck of Moose. Stepping over him. Kick to the midsection. Harry now from behind. Oh, another headbutt, and down goes Moose. Harry drives that knee into the back. And a double sledge. And Harry is taking it to Moose here. Off the ropes he goes. Boot to the face, and Moose goes down. Harry lets out a roar as he scoops Moose up onto the shoulders and drops him throat first over the top rope. Harry now stomped to the back of the head, and Moose really unable to even get out of the starting gate here as Harry drives that knee into the ground. Harry charges in and takes him down to the floor with a shoulder tackle. The referee trying to keep the monster in the ring. That's a bold move. But Harry goes to the outside anyway. Moose with another forearm, but again, no effect. Harry now sends Moose back into the ring. Harry back in, and Moose charges in with a clothesline. But again, can't take Harry off his feet. Oh, and the big monster with a roundhouse kick to the head. Stomp to the arm. Moose back to his feet, another clothesline, and still unable to get Harry off his feet. Harry sends him over. The referee kind of got caught in the crossfire. He tosses Moose. Double axe handle, but oh, he missed, and a rabbit lariat by Harry. Another clothesline by Moose. And still can't quite get him down, but Moose firing away here. Harry shoves him back. Another clothesline. And again, Harry shrugging it off, but Moose keeps on firing, but still unable to land the blow that knocks Harry off his feet. Irish whip by the monster, picks him up in a spine buster, and down goes Moose. Harry now dragging Moose towards the center of the ring. Moose trying to get to his feet. Uh-oh, Harry. Oh, back body drop, and finally Moose gets him down to the canvas. Kick to the midsection. Moose. Oh, I thought he was looking for the destroyer there. But a back body drop by Harry. And picks him up by the head and just slams him down to the mat. Moose trying to get back to his feet. He catches Harry. Reverses him into the corner. Couple of big right hands from Moose. He's going to go across the way. Charge in with an avalanche. And down goes Harry. Elbow drop by Moose. But the monster's back up. Picks him into a bear hug. Moose right in the middle of the ring. Oh, but Moose with a couple of elbows to the head. Claps the ears. Gets himself free. And Moose now firing away again. Big right hand to the monster goes down. And Moose trying to get the crowd behind him here. Putting the boots to Harry in the corner. And now Moose setting him up. Oh, could be looking for it here. Canadian Destroyer. He goes for the cover. He hooks the leg. 1, 2. And oh, Harry just got the left shoulder up. Thought Moose might have got him there. But can Moose keep it going? Oh, Harry just crashing into Moose and sending him down. But Moose, oh, look at this, up under the shoulders and a powerbomb. And Moose now mounted punches here to the head. A stomp for good measure. Moose turns him over, stomps the back of the knee. And now Moose, oh, he's going to go all the way up to the top rope, it looks like. Dives off with an elbow, catches him on the way down. Moose is getting fired up here, trying to rally the crowd. Sets him up for the Irish whip. Back elbow, and down goes Harry. Moose really's got it cooking now. Couple of stomps. Oh, but he runs right into the shoulder of Harry that time. Harry again grabs him by the head and slams him down to the mat. Harry now going over the corner. Uh-oh. Setting him up here. We've seen this. Boom. Oh, Moose able to avoid. But Harry grabs him into the iron claw, lifts him up and slams him down to the mat. Harry now setting him up. Irish whip on Moose. Back body drop. Harry goes for the cover. 1, 2. And Moose able to kick out. And wow, look at this. We're seeing a little bit of emotion from the monster. And look at Harry just ripping at the eyes of Moose. Grabs him into a double nerve pinch. Just shaking him violently. And down goes Moose. Oh, but Moose avoids the stomp, kicks the back of the leg. Oh, and again, Harry just running right through Moose. He goes for the cover. He's got the leg hook. Wait a second. He's got his feet on the ropes too. And Moose kicks out. Big clothesline by Harry. Roaring again. Harry now kicks to the midsection. Uh-oh. Could be looking for a power bomb. Carries Moose over to the corner. Uh-oh. What's he got in mind? He drops Moose face first onto the top turnbuckle, but Moose with a kick to the midsection charges in, but Harry catches him in spine buster. Moose goes out to the outside. Harry now outside too. The monster picks Moose up. Running power slam on the floor. Look at the marks all over the body of Moose here. He has been through a war with this monster. Oh, but look at that. Moose spikes him down to the floor with that just Oh, wait, what's Moose got going here? Up onto the shoulders. Oh, he's looking for a Canadian backbreaker, but Harry drops down. Moose realizes he needs to get the better and get into the ring here, but he's taking some time to jaw with him. Oh, Harry again throws him towards the referee, and a double axe handle sends him down. Uh-oh, Harry's lining him up. The kick to the side of the head. Harry goes for the cover, and this could be all she wrote. 2 and 3. Let's go back to the replay here as Harry dominating Moose early on here. But then Moose would start to get it rolling. Avalanche in the corner and putting the boots to the monster. And then check it out here. Moose would set him up and hit the Canadian Destroyer. He'd go for the cover, but the monster would shoot the shoulder off the mat. Moose would take to the sky, elbow to the face. Harry, though, launching Moose through the air with a backdrop, but Moose would hang in. And then here, Harry using the ropes as leverage, but Moose able to kick out. And Harry just slamming Moose face first, and then finally lining him up. Boot to the face, and the lights of the Maple Mauler went dim. The monster, Headstone Harry, picking up a win to wrap up Thursday Trauma. That's all the time we've got. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next week.